Hello, this is Russell from
Tones of Evil.
and you're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luke of Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Batman, my favorite character.
I love Batman! Suck it, Ray! You're never gonna hear this!
Oh my god. Hey, Jen McKay, want to write some Batman? Anyway, kids, welcome back to another episode of We Are the Night, the Batman Podcast.
Batman podcast.
I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is...
The other Batman is out of the world.
You know who I am. Seems like forever since we did a regular episode.
I'm a goddamn Batman! That's what...
I have vengeance.
Vengeance is dead, Phil. We have to find another villain. We always do once the movie came out.
Already? Already? But yeah, no, it seems we did the movie review last time, so if you didn't hear that, go check that out with special guest Charlie Esser.
I'm such a contrarian, man.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like the movie that much. I was really disappointed that they didn't use... I love Rob Pattinson, and it's just like, he said like maybe 20 lines the whole damn movie.
Well, again, it's Batman.
But like, think about all the other Batmans we've had. I'm just saying.
I
He's
know.
spoken literally the least as Batman and Bruce Wayne.
I know. Especially when the cops were giving him a hard time. I was just waiting for him to tell them to F off or whatever.
It's like, if you're gonna be emo, you might as well tell the cops to F off.
I told you that one.
Anywho.
Or in the beginning, he's just handcuffed that cop and tried to stop him. Alright, so today for our classic review, we'll do Detective Comics Annual 2, a flashback to Bruce's time in training. Yeah, this one's weird. And, of course, we have a S-ton of new Bat books, so we'll get to this.
Like, say, hey man, this is episode 67.
2 more episodes, Little Hellfire, 2 more. Alright,
Well, you know, now that the movie's out, we can just cancel. We can cancel this podcast. I kid.
If we do that, Ray has won.
True. So we're just gonna keep it going till like 5,000.
It's like...
Out of spite.
I was going to say, it's just like when Jerry tried to return that jacket. Yes, we're going to keep going out of spite.
Go ahead, throw it in.
Please. I don't want Ray to think he beat us. Come on.
We won't rest until Jet McKay writes Batman. That's the goal.
I mean, we're getting chips soon, so.
Exactly.
All right, so Detective Comics Annual number 2 from September 1989.
What the bleep was this?
I know. You know what? This came out. I think this came out around the same time as that. The one we did at the beginning of the year, the villain special. Because I remember getting them both when they were out, and I'm like, because it was like right around the time I first started collecting Batman. I'm like, is Batman always this weird?
Well, you know, the 70s were really weird, so.
Yeah, but this was the late 80s.
I know. I'm just saying. So it's like it's a precedent for Batman being weird.
Yeah,
but weird in a different way.
All right, the main story: Blood Secrets. Writers Mark Waid and Brian Augustin.
When he was just a wee lad.
Penciler Val Semix, inker Michael Baer, colorist Adrian Roy, letterer Todd Klein.
Hey, I know Adrian Roy. We all know Adrian Roy.
That's right. Letterer Todd Klein and editor Dennis O'Neill.
Yes, put some respect on his name.
Dennis? That's right. Oh, and speaking of Mark Waid, for those of you might have questions, we're not for the first issue, but he said he might join us for around the time of issue 2 of Batman Superman's World's Finest. So,
oh, nice.
So send your thoughts, kids, because hard to believe he might be busy.
Happy for him.
I
He
know.
took a break for a while. He deserved it. A much deserved break, let's be real.
Oh yeah. I mean, that book seems like it's like, I don't know if it's gonna be the whole time or just the first arc, but it seems like it's set in the past. So.
Yeah, get some of that future taste out of our mouth.
I think he just wants to go with like a classic feel because I have to read it. The Robin might be Dick Grayson, so might get some classic feel, and if that's a Dick Grayson Robin, I might be able to get someone else to read that book too.
Diggity dank.
Just lie. Just tell he shows up the last page. Just read it.
Why is he smoking a cigarette? Isn't that Jason? No, it's Dick. No. Oh Lord, Dick is always prime.
Hey-o.
Who are you?
That's Russell. It's gotta be.
I was gonna guess Justin, but no, I was gonna say Lilith Hellfire. You're commenting on her own. Oh wait, is that you?
No, my picture would show up. That's why I don't do it.
What?
I know how to let StreamYard take my information so that my face shows up next to my comment.
Oh.
So I'm not a weird, creepy lurker.
Well, that weird, creepy lurker who likes Dick is Chad, so.
Oh, second guess, actually.
The power of chat.
Chat. That's a mouthful.
All right, so look, all the loonies show up for our Batman podcast. Ray
could never. We invite him to our movie review, and he doesn't even show up. So rude.
Yeah, how dare he not talk about a movie he hasn't seen yet?
And probably never will.
He said he might watch it on a kid's TV. But down there, who knows what that's going to be.
True.
The Hard Master.
They'll get it before Russia, though.
True. Well, the whole world's going to get everything before Russia these days.
Bubble boo boo.
All right, so Blood Secrets. Batman speaks to a stranger about an incident that took place when he was only a teenager.
Teen-ager. Flip.
Bruce Wayne had found an aging detective named Harvey Harris and begged him to take...
Wait a minute. Harvey Harris? Really? Worst of all, Harvey Harris?
It's going to get worse.
I know.
Oh, Lord, Chad, I'm just avoiding doing the dishes, watching you jokers, and drinking. What do you think Lilith Hellfire is going to be doing in 12 hours? Watching this back, drinking, not doing the dishes.
About 5 hours, yeah.
All right, Harvey Harrison begged him to take Bruce under his wing and teach him how to be a detective. Harvey let Bruce tag along with him, and together they began investigating a string of grisly murders in a town called Huntsville.
What we don't talk about is that he paid him.
Heyo.
He wrote him a check. He's like, let me tag along. He's like, whatever, kid. If you get killed, that's your business.
And they didn't, they don't have it in the synopsis, but Bruce was using the alias Frank Dixon.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the author of the Hardy Boys?
Yes.
Oh, please, as a youth.
Frank Dixon, how phallic can you get?
Oh, my. Please let that be a clean draw. How phallic can you get? But no, as a youth with nothing else better to do, yes. That was probably Lucas' age, but like the school library had all the original Hardy Boys books, so.
Yeah, same. And Nancy Drew. Like, I've literally read all those books.
Yeah. Huntsville, like Alabama. Pretty much, Chad. Strap in. Oh, yeah.
You sure do got a pretty mouth.
Oh, my. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's Arkansas. My bad.
Oh.
I blew that. Seems like I'm getting a package every other day.
Same, buddy.
Hey-oh. Harvey and Bruce discovered that the murders were related to a group of white supremacists. See, Chad? A group of white supremacists that terrorized a nearby shanty town a quarter of a century back. Nice way to keep it vague. The mastermind behind these deaths was the crippled physician, Dr. Malcolm...
Well, it's sad because it'll still work today. 2022, we still have Sundown Town. So...
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, they're giving away the end already, but...
Sorry.
No. The synopsis is... Dr. Falk was the son of the supremacist movement's founder and town elder, Richard Hunt.
Get out. Just get out.
Richard Hunt, that's what it is.
I know.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it?
You know what?
Is that
if
your?
I was a super villain, that would be my. Yeah, that would be my.
I was gonna say, is it your alias at the bars? Hello, boys. My name is Richard Hunt.
I'd be more subtle. It'd be Richard Cox. Come on.
Oh, yeah, subtle, Will. His mother was a black servant named Mabel. Richard Hunt, shut up, murdered his mistress to cover up his infidelity and also crippled his own son. To get revenge upon the surviving members of the supremacist group, Dr. Falk hired a maniac named Ben Carr to systematically slaughter them one by one. As you do.
I mean...
But yeah, it's so horrible because it's like, I don't think the guy, Richard Hunt's wife, cared he had an affair. I think she cared he had an affair with, one of the servants.
Yeah.
Ugh. So, yes, Chad, Huntsville.
Honestly, to be more historically accurate, it would have been the wife that did it. I'm just saying. It would have been more historically accurate,
So, Richard Hunt from Huntsville.
Man, when you're so narcissistic, you have to name your town after it.
That'd be like you, Sheila Cox from Coxville.
Georgia, Louisiana.
I do declare.
Yeah, that's a theme. Even New York, so there you go.
Bruce and Harvey cracked the case, and Carr was exposed. God,
I hope not.
I know. In an ensuing firefight with police, a bullet struck Harvey Harris, and he died soon after. But not before...
I guess that's why I couldn't be Harvey.
Oh my. But not before Harvey told Bruce with his dying words that he knew who Bruce really was behind the Frank Dixon persona, and said that Bruce shouldn't let his anger get the best of him, but rather control it. Oh, they pulled a Captain Stacy. They're just like, I know who you are. Seriously.
Well, he was a teenager.
That's right. It was sometime later that Bruce made the connection between Ben Carr and Dr. Falk. He confronted Dr. Falk and told him that he had learned the truth. However, there was no evidence to implicate him in the murder conspiracy. Now, many years later, the Batman confronts the aging Dr. Falk at Harvey Harris's tombstone. Batman visits Dr. Falk once every year to torment his conscience and remind him of the pain and death that his actions had caused.
Screw you, Batman. You can let this one go, homie. Just let it go.
Stay away from my kin. I mean, I get it. He wants to, he wants to bring people to justice, and he couldn't with this guy. But it's like, yeah, doesn't that seem pretty petty? It's like, I'm gonna come back every year and remind you.
All the Robins are like, where does he go every year?
Well, so I mean, how does he fight crime? Once a year, he's putting roses on that street corner, and then once a year, he's coming to Huntsville and tormenting.
At this point, he just sends one of the Robins to do it. He's got literally a whole gang of them. He's like, hey man, I ain't got time. I gotta go haunt this old man's dreams real quick.
That's like a training thing for all the Robins. By the time you get to Damien, Damien's like, do you want me to just break his legs? No. He's already in a wheelchair. No. Just remind him what happened. You see Damien like,
he actually lets him break his legs because he's already in the wheelchair.
What, training practice?
Exactly.
But no, you just see Damien whip out a piece of paper. Okay, here's what I'm supposed to say. It's like the next generation is like tormenting this guy, Remember when my father was young? Well, guess what?
Yes, it is.
But yeah, I mean, doesn't that seem like petty? I mean, yeah, I know the guy like orchestrated this like murder conspiracy, but they were all bad.
They all deserved it.
Yeah.
They all had it coming. It's like, bro, don't kill the Joker, bro. Just get out of here.
I mean, they were murderers.
Exactly.
But
I guess two wrongs don't make a right, unless you're white. Sorry.
Well, he does come from old money.
Exactly.
Well, no, he probably would have tormented them too, but, they're dead.
Oh, you're not going to read Chad's comment?
Oh, wait, I didn't see that. What's Chad's new comment? This is like a saber-tooth kicking Logan. Pretty much.
Oh, dude, I hope they show that in the new Sabretooth book, since we have a Sabretooth book. One issue has to be dedicated to that, bro.
Well, yes, those fans would enjoy that, probably.
Yes. I was like, who the hell needs a Sabretooth book?
And
I just walking past it like number 2. What? Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, exactly. I told you, a Sabretooth book for those, who are, not quite
refined enough.
Yes, when the Wolverine book is too refined for you, you got to go for a Sabretooth book. Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, Sabretooth and Juggernaut are literally the X-Men rogues that get just absolutely wrecked. And it'd be cool if they had something new to add to it, but I kind of thumbed through the book and I'm like, yeah, no, this is nothing new.
Yeah. So
at least the movies tried.
Sabretooth,
for better or for worse.
Sabretooth and who? The effing Juggernaut.
Sorry.
And then in this book, instead of like a backup story, you get a bunch of Who's entries for the Rogues Gallery.
Yeah.
Juggernaut has developed this year. Oh, so he hit puberty, Chad? Thank you.
I just want him and Charles to kiss and make up. That's all I want.
Oh my.
Heal your psyche, literally, bro.
Talk about Huntsville kissing stepbrothers.
Yeah, they're stepbrothers. I can ship it. It's legal.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, people ship. Barry and Iris got married, so literally, it's legal, bro.
You know how much step sibling material Lilith has on her computer?
Oh no! Actually, that's no, no. That will rot your brain. It's all hentai.
Oh my!
Hentai and sparkly tentacles, bro.
I don't think those are tentacles.
The safe stuff, man. The safe stuff.
Oh my! So yeah, I guess all the who's entries like it says continuity updates and mistakes. Joker history updated to include origin and events from Batman: The Killing Joke and Batman: A Death in the Family.
'Cause it's canon, bitches.
I know, supposedly Killing Joke wasn't going to, but I guess it was too popular for them to resist.
When it makes too much money.
'Cause it was, bitches.
I mean, as gross as it was, at least he gave Barbara something.
Yeah, he gave all this character, for Oracle, and then.
But that's what happened to the women characters. She's lucky she didn't get Fridge. Honestly, I thought that's the route they were gonna go.
I mean, after Crisis, look what they killed Supergirl during Crisis. Yeah, they wanted to get rid of all those, the female versions of these characters for some reason. Yeah,
misogyny.
At least they didn't Fridge her. Yeah. Catwoman history updated to include origin and events from Batman Year 1 and Catwoman, her sister's keeper. Penguin, first Penguin's origin story. Miranda Cobblepot is listed as Oswald's aunt following the original Golden Age continuity.
Suck it, Aunt Harriet!
Modern updates have updated this, and since she has become his mother.
Listen, no shade to Matt Reeves. He's never gonna do what Gotham got to do with the Penguin and the Riddler. So, and it's literally like that's what they're trying to recreate.
Oh yeah. All of a sudden,
make it high art. It's just like that's not what you watch Batman for, bro.
If it ever comes about, that new GCPD show is like taking a shift to focus on Arkham.
It's gonna be Arkham Asylum. Yes, Arkham.
We've done this already, except maybe there'll be more swearing and stuff. We've done this.
Oh great! I get to watch rape and murder. Literally, that's the only thing they could add to it.
Writing with their feces. Yeah, I know. Yes, it's all rape and murder, I'll tell you that.
It's all rape and murder, I'll tell you that. He said, hey, who's the mustache with the broken nose? I was like, me? Are you talking about me?
Wait, who are you talking about? Charlie? What?
I know, I was so confused.
I wonder if they're going to do Croc in the Arkham show.
Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro.
Hell.
You're going to get me in trouble with the state of Florida. For spreading those vicious stereotypes, Philip.
Oh, but speaking of the movie, the Riddler's Who's Who entry first revealed the Eddie Nashton name, includes origin story from Detective 140. Profile also indicates that Riddler has partially retired from crime because he doesn't need that attention.
Yeah.
Scarecrow profile includes origin story from World's Finest 3 and also indicates that Crane has no fighting skills. Modern updates.
You can't Crane kick? Oh, what a shame.
Modern updates include Crane's special fighting abilities. Poison Ivy includes origin story from Secret Origins 36.
I have that.
Yeah, isn't that the one with her and Hal Jordan on the cover? Suspicious.
That's suspicious.
I like a lady in green.
Yeah, she's too old for
it. True. She's in her 20s. Yeah, she's too old for it.
I love how freaking
Oh, Anthony Piper. Yeah.
People know.
I
remember that used to be such an obscure fact, but thanks to YouTube, everybody knows it.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, comic historian. Thanks, comic Drake.
Thank you, Capes and Lunatics Patreon.
Also thank you, Sash from Casually Comics.
Oh man, so many people like to knock Hal Jordan down. Who defends him?
I of course love Hal Jordan.
Bless his soul. Bless his sweet, special soul.
Oh, no better. He's from Arkansas.
Well, it's better for him to defend Hal Jordan than it is Guy Gardner.
True.
Listen, when people say they like Guy Gardner, I'm like, I bet you think the Hulk could beat Superman.
Oh!
I just get that vibe, bro.
Burn. If you
At this point, it's cooler to like Kyle. I'm just saying.
Spectre Jordan was dope. We're gonna get to that
Of course.
We're gonna get to that on Sector 2814 here soon, Chad. So
It's my second favorite next to Parallax.
Parallax. Oh yeah, written by DeMatteis, isn't it? Of course.
Of course.
Oh, we might have to. Oh, we'll have to ask him some of that when we talk to him. Yeah, man, I have to read like 50 years of comics before we talk to him.
Better get cracking.
I know. Clayfaces 1 through 4. History of the characters remains unchanged from the pre-Crisis continuity, which indicates they were not rebooted from the previous continuity into the new one. Well, why? I mean, Clayface 2 got killed during Crisis, so yeah.
Like, why bother? Who even cares about Clayface? Unless you're Batman the Animated
Well, I mean, at this time, weren't they playing in that Mud Pack story? So over there, just like, hey, remember these characters? Why? Oh, no reason.
No reason.
Okay. And like I said, I originally picked this up in 89. This was around the time I first started collecting Batman. So this was my first time hearing the name Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, baby.
Listed as former leader of the League of Assassins as the organization has ceded. Organization is back in modern stories. Alter ego or real name is unknown. Profile includes events from Detective...
Henry Picard, suck it!
Oh my. Detective Comics 411, which introduced Talia and Ebenezer Dark, with 2 R's because he's hardcore.
But what about Nissa? Nissa.
Oh, please, he ain't paying child support there yet. Dark's name is misspelled as Ebenezer with, I guess, an extra E. Also mentions events from Batman 232. History of the character remains unchanged from the pre-Crisis continuity, which implies that he was not rebooted from the previous continuity into the new. He's an old man. How many aren't going to reboot him?
I mean, we do have Lazarus Pit water in the world.
True.
That nobody ever does anything with. It's kind of weird.
So, and the last one, Two-Face. And again, remember that villain special. Grace Dent is included as Harvey's ex-wife. Modern stories have removed her from continuity and restored Gilda Dent as his only partner.
Money. Money talks, bullshit walks.
Oh! Grace was subsequently used in other continuities, such as Batman the Animated Series, under the name of Grace Lamont. Profile also includes first appearances of Paul Sloan and George Blake, both who were copycats of Two-Face in the pre-Crisis continuity.
No one cares. In other words.
History of the character remains unchanged from the pre-Crisis continuity, which implies that he was not rebooted from the previous continuity. Well, eventually. Man, there are a lot of notes on this thing.
I actually did think that, Chad.
What?
That's literally what I said at the movie theater. So I was like, I wonder if that's Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Well, yeah, supposedly, yeah. I saw one article there like, oh, you better keep an eye on those twins if, we're working for Penguin. So, yeah, there's two, it's either Tweedledee and Tweedledum, which it'll probably be, or, oh god, the Trigger twins.
Oh, that would be more apropos, but I feel like Matt Reeves, definitely Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
Mm-hmm.
Working at the Iceberg Lounge, oh yeah.
Imagine these idiots walking around with 6 shooters strapped to their hips.
That's just not the vibes for Matt Reeves.
Yeah,
Tweedledee
no.
and Tweedledum definitely fit it more.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It was probably going to be Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Wait, he locked me out? And yes, the alias Frank Dixon, adapted by Bruce Wayne into the stories, and nod to the different authors who wrote the Hardy Boys under the alias of Frank... Oh, the different authors who wrote under the alias Franklin W.
You didn't know there were more than one?
I don't think so.
I mean, it's kind of like those books were ghostwritten, so it's supposed to be under one person.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then somebody fought for the rights or something like that to have their name.
Lilith, I read all of those as a kid before the internet. So.
See, I've always had the internet for the most part.
I know. I'm just like, oh, this Franklin Dixon is so prolific.
Same thing with Louis L'Amour.
Yeah. This fact was corroborated in the letter column of Detective Comics 611. Get it? Detective Comics? This story opens...
Bruce was a nerd.
Well, duh. Oh, wait a minute.
Nerd!
Where's that? The story opens 40 years ago from the now sections of the story. It does not state that Batman returns to visit Falk every year since the case, only that the Dark Knight keeps coming back after all these years. That's what I thought. Like the way they phrased it, I didn't know if it was supposed to be every year or if he was just like, he just randomly picked when they came back. So, the guy might be like, it's been 3 years. He's not coming back. And then Batman comes through his window. He's like, oh, son of a...
It's Dick Grayson. Just, Batman sends his regards.
Oh, please, Dick's not that petty. Jason is that petty.
Oh, Jason is definitely that petty. Maybe Tim on a bad day. Got a B+ on a test. I'll take that mission.
Jason and Damien.
Oh, Damien is definitely that petty. Mm-hmm.
How dare you?
You know, they had every opportunity to make Damien not his son, because Bruce is a bad dad, man.
Well,
Just retcon it already.
I mean,
give him the Deathstroke.
What is that, Shadow War or whatever's coming up? I mean, yeah, as kids, Lilith Hellfire still has that theory that Damien is
Bruce Wayne is a cockhole.
Hey, well, yeah. Lilith so believes that, Damien is going to be Deathstroke's son. Slade! Well, stay tuned in 2 weeks, kids. We're going to study that, the conception of Damian Wayne and Son of the Demon.
There were such cowards for retracting it, too. Like,
Hey-oh. What?
Hey-oh.
That's after. Anyway. Retraction. All right, before we get to the new stuff, do you want to hear feedback we got from Russell?
What did that dang Kentucky boy have to say?
That's the jingle we need. It's time to rustle up some feedback from Russell. Mountain Dew feedback from Russell. Oh, wait.
You know, honestly, more than Pornhub, I would love a Mountain Dew sponsor.
Time to rustle.
9 in the morning.
Time to rustle. It's time to rustle.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
I can see the
dew right
the name.
there.
Yeah. WrestleMania. Chad. WrestleMania. That's right, kids. It's time for WrestleMania, sponsored by Mountain Dew.
I wish.
I know, me too. I don't even drink it, but please sponsor us. Maybe I will.
Caffeine-free versions, Phil.
Maybe I will if they sponsor us. All right, kids. So, yes, here is Russell's feedback on Detective Annual 2. God help us all. All right, Russell, what did you think?
Wait, how long is it?
It's only like 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not a fancy man.
He was tired.
He's not a fancy man like Justin, so. Because, for the other show, Justin sent us like twice that length. Hail. Powerful rod indeed.
Hello, Capes and Lunatics crew. It's me, your old pal, Russell, Joker Nuggets himself. I'm feeling particularly wild like an animal today. So I'm going to send in some feedback for Detective Comics Annual number 2. I mean, what more can I say besides,
That's it.
Batman versus the Klan with Mark Wade and Mike
Suck it,
Mignola,
Superman. He did it
among,
first.
A great many creators in this book. Yeah, it starts off with a bang. We have a burning building
Hello, Phil. Hello, Lilith. I know you do a show about the Batman, and I happen to be an old acquaintance of the Batman. I'm crashing your little podcast to tell you about another podcast.
Damn it, Russell!
Damn it, Russell! You know I can cut this out, right, Russell? Can you imagine if I just cut this out and be like, it was not suitable for a sensitive audience. I know. Put a freaking billboard up, Russell.
So, I really enjoyed this issue. The art was good. Writing was good. I'm going to give this a B+. So thank you guys for listening. And check me out on Tomes of Evil.
Really?
And now Gamma Charge. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Russell.
Beware the court of owls that watches all the time, ruling Gotham from a shadow perch behind granite and lime.
Oh yes, they're doing a Batman villain special because he was like, was it yesterday or the day before? He was messaging me in the morning. He was like,
Come on, man, that's too late now. You got to do it before the movie. See, that's why we got
I know.
Philly the podcast Perch. That's all I'm saying.
But it was a bunch of villains who aren't even in the movie because he was like, when was Hush's last appearance? When was the Court of Owl? When did the Court of Owl's last appearance? I was like, it's on this special website, GOOGLE.
Goggles?
But hey, Russell. Hey, okay, he's a patron. We'll let him get away with some nonsense. But if me or Lil sends you feedback like that, you better play it. But no, I listened to Gamma.
Lil's already working on it.
I listened to Gamma Charge. Gamma Charge was good. Hey you boys, remember you're supposed. What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know they gotta get him to talk free now. But no, you remember, boys, you're supposed to send me that drop of Justin saying, well, that escalated quickly.
Well, that aged poorly.
Toad men indeed.
You know what? Honestly, that's who I would want.
What?
We got your little David Ramsey.
Yeah. Yes.
He's directing. He's got a little special green ring.
Need to find out who his representation is. You know who I was thinking about yesterday? Oh hell, who I was thinking about yesterday? Who I know we'll never get, but Jerry Ryan.
Yeah, actually, you'd be surprised.
Really?
Well, I mean, not so much nowadays, but back in the early 10s, she was doing a lot of podcasts and stuff.
Oh, really? Now she got that Picard money.
Exactly. It's the best time to be a Star Trek actor. You're getting invited back to Lower Decks, probably Discovery at this point, because they're traveling back and forth from the future and the past. I don't know what's going on over there. You got Strange New Worlds. They're probably going to be dabbling in all Mirrorverses too, because it's a Star Trek classic at this point. Although Deep Space Nine has the best Mirrorverse. #fight me.
Oh my God!
Die on that hill.
Did you? I mean, I know you didn't want to talk about, but did you watch the second episode of Picard? You said.
No, not yet.
Oh my God! In this okay, spoilers. In this weird altered present, they're like, do you want us to get General Sisko on the line? I'm like, yes, put him on screen.
Exactly. Until they do right by Sisko, I have no love for the Star Trek franchise. I'm sorry.
I'm like, why aren't they bringing more people into this series? Deep Space Nine, Voyager people. Come on.
Yeah, they get the shaft, and they're the ones that, it's Enterprise that killed the franchise for 20 years. Mm-hmm. Not Voyager or Deep Space Nine.
I'm like, you have the perfect excuse to bring in Voyager people. 7 of 9 is here.
I'm sure Janeway would be down. She got love on Lower Decks though, which was pretty cool.
Well, she's doing that animated show as a hologram.
Nice.
Come on, Picard would show up. Come on.
I was gonna say, bring back the Doctor. Not that Doctor, the other Doctor.
Exactly. All right, you want to talk some Bat books?
Oh Jesus, let's get it over with.
I only have 6.
Well, good thing we don't have to talk about Gotham.
Oh well, you know what? I keep forgetting this isn't even a Bat book. But did you read Superman: Son of Kal-El, which was the second part of the Nightwing crossover?
Yeah, of course I did.
Did you like?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's there's a story. There's a little mini series you can do.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I like their dynamics. I think it's really fun and neat.
And I love that, Tom Taylor brought Lois back. Because like I said, since Clark's been off planet, you haven't seen a ton of her.
It's Lois is literally his equal. So it's kind of weird when people don't want to write for Lois. They're literally the other dynamic duo.
Yeah. And I like that, Dick's like, I'm buying the truth. Lois, I want you in charge. Called her a legend. It's like, yeah.
Don't you know who I am?
I'm
Lois effing Lane.
I brought the Man of Steel to his knees. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh, more ways than one.
Hey-oh. That's right. So, I mean,
let me tell you how I got this ring. I don't click.
Oh my God.
If you know, you know.
How did she get that ring?
Her and Selena are friends. It's canon.
The double L. But yeah, I mean,
for Lex though.
Yeah.
They have a baby together too, Lois.
Oh my. But no, I mean, I liked. Oh my God, yes, both Superboys. That's right. But yeah, no, that's what me and Kristen were saying. I mean, I hope that there's more crossover between the two books. I mean, that's the book that crossover was. This book is Nightwing. Better than Batman.
I mean, at this point, clearly.
Mm-hmm. Although I'm interested to see what Chip does with the main Batman book.
If Chip can't save it, nobody can at this point.
But he doesn't have to like hop, skip, and jump around Death of the Justice League. So I don't know what's going on there.
Flash and Aquaman? I don't know what's going on.
I know.
It's a mess.
We should talk that on Unlimited Justice. Yeah, I know.
We effing will.
Why is Aquaman the team up king all of a sudden? I don't get. Are we trying to pump up bitches in Aquaman?
And why does Aquaman look like Jason Momoa now? It's not that bad yet, but still.
Yeah, the beard is not that big. I saw a picture of Momoa without the beard. I'm like, I'd think I'd rather see Aquaman like that than with that big scraggly beard.
Swimming through the water.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Does he look like a merman or something? All right, so let's see. What book should we get to next? You said you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to start with Batgirls. If you have that book.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't sure if you were reading it. Yeah, did you?
Yeah, Batgirls number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're into the second arc now, basically, and it feels very street level, which is, I wasn't expecting it for this book. I thought it was gonna be like grand conspiracies and stuff for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't mind it. It's a fun story. It's like utilizing everybody, but the new villain Spellbinder, I was not impressed just yet. We gotta stop doing new villains. Let's just go back to the classics. It's been a while since we actually got a chance to do classic rogues and stuff, so I was a little disappointed by that. But we'll see. I mean, it's the first appearance. They're trying to drive up the sales for that book by having a new villain. Obviously, that's the tactic. I get it. It's probably an editorial mandate.
And I don't know if it's just growing on me, but the art seems better to me. I mean, I think it's the same team, but maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Yeah, you're probably just getting used to it. And like I said, if you don't read a lot of manga, like I said, I definitely see why the art style that they chose and the specific demographic that they're trying to bring in. Mm-hmm. So I totally get that, and I don't mind it because I watch anime, I read it. It doesn't really bother me. Unless it's like Catwoman. The movie. That really bothered me. I was not expecting that art style at all. Out of nowhere. Out of left field, honestly.
Well, I kind of saw it on a preview, and I was like, oh, yeah, we're doing this.
I try to stay fresh for those movies just because now. Because, like, after The Killing Joke, after everybody hyped it up, and I was super disappointed.
I can't remember the last time one of those movies, like, really, really, like, I was like, wow, that was great.
Yeah, for me, it was probably Flashpoint.
Maybe, yeah.
Or the Throne of Atlantis or something like that. Back then, though, like, I was like, at this point, that's like 20 years ago, too, huh? Damn! We're old, bro.
I mean, Bad Blood was okay, but maybe it's just because of the Dick Grayson story.
He hardly got any time.
I know.
Like, that was the whole thing. Like, they had that whole, like, Batman quadrilogy, and nobody really got a chance to shine. It's like, why do Bad Blood and not put...
Trying to get those Taylor Swift fans?
Hell. And here I was thinking it was going to be a freaking Jason Blood story, honestly. Anywho, no, but like Batgirls is it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was really just hoping for Birds of Prey though. I have to let it go that's just not the direction we're going. Margot Robbie ruined that for us, and hopefully they'll kill the Birds of Prey and bring it back like Justice League.
They wanted a Batgirl book, so it's like, who's going to be Batgirl? Well, just
all of them.
Throw it in.
Fine, throw it in.
Go ahead, throw it in.
And Babs is going on a date? I'm just like, no, absolutely not.
The big finish.
Jazz hands. See, he needs to have the jazz hands.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a really nice package.
I didn't like it when she was, Batgirl of Burnside. I don't like it here. Superior puss. I don't know. Is it more Babs or Starfire? Because Starfire is an alien, so I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, my. He likes the redheads, though.
Exactly. A man after my own heart.
Hey-o.
Jason, watch your back. Literally.
Oh, what damn.
And magical bookstores, like, it feels weird.
Yeah.
It's a choice. But like I said, I get the demographic that they're going for, and the demographic that is reading this book kind of really likes it. So I'm not going to knock it. It's fun and cute. Not really what I want from a Batgirl book.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was always hoping that it just said Batgirls, but it had more of a Birds of Prey vibe. But yeah, this is going to the younger generation. This is Gen Z all the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe even Gen Alpha at this point.
Oh my.
So yeah, it's cute, and I hope it keeps doing well because, you know, that demographic does deserve to be served. I'll keep kind of like keeping an eye on it, but I think I'll probably win the trades on this.
Yeah.
Unless something like was really, really cool and they do a crossover or, you know, Dick shows up or something like that.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. You know, I need some muscle and some meat.
Oh!
We haven't used that drop in a while. So.
I am surprised that they haven't done that just because, you know, it's like, oh, hey, maybe new readers we might have picked up with this book. You might like some of these other Bat books, you know?
Yeah, I need some muscle and some meat. Then again, that demographic probably is not interested. Maybe they'd be interested in Dick. Hell. But I need some muscle and some meat. No Damian, no Jason. I think Nightwing is the only possible crossover. And he's kind of busy at the moment. Everybody kind of wants a piece of him at this point. They probably are on the back burner on now.
Say it, Lil. Say it. Everyone wants Dick. Say it. Say it.
Nope. Bigger, harder, stronger. You already have my I Love Dick drop. Geez, what else do you want?
And Peter.
Now, if we could just talk about a character named Frank, we'll be complete.
Oh, my.
Talking about meat so natural for Lilith.
Says the Sausage King.
It's fine.
Oh, my God.
Sausage!
I love how you argue with his drops.
Gobble, gobble.
You'll never hear it. That's the hilarious part of it.
That's true.
Sucking the life force.
All right, so
where to next, Captain?
Did you read the newest Detective 1056?
Just for this podcast.
Oh my! So yeah, so no, it wasn't bad enough that we had Psycho Pirate, and now Scarecrow's back after 5 minutes.
What the hell was that freaking cover?
What, the Harley one? Yeah, they've been doing some kind of like photo, like.
Listen, you're not Spider-Man. Stop it.
They did,
Immediately no. Immediately no.
Like every week they've been doing it. There was like a Huntress one. Yeah, there was one. Was it 1050? There was one where it's like a bunch of like headshots of that, you know.
Immediately no.
I know.
At least Huntress shows up and Batwoman, so.
Yes. And I love it. I mean, they have some kind of continuity now because last week Batman was like, oh, I gotta go. And then when Dick gets thrown out the window, Bruce swoops in and catches him.
Well, his son was in danger. His favorite son was in danger.
Oh, yeah.
He came back just for that, and he left again.
Hold on, kids. I gotta go die. So, I don't know. Have you been reading this book? What do you think of this backup story? It's basically just this kid. I mean, he just keeps getting screwed by Gotham because it's like when he was real little.
He's the new villain. I'm telling you.
His parents. Oh yeah, because his parents got killed by the Joker, and then Batman shows up. He was all afraid of Batman and the Joker, and then. Just like all these different, it keeps moving forward in time, and he's
the Bat Killer. I guarantee you that's going to be the kid's
name. I mean, he worked for Penguin for a while, messed him up. I mean, he was locked in Arkham for a while, and then during Nightfall, Jean Paul dropped him off a bridge. Now he's in no man's land.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really get the point of it, but obviously he's a new villain that they're going to do after this arc is done.
I love the kid because the kid even says to Batman, was it this one? He's like, you dropped me off a bridge. I could just hear Bruce going, oh, son of a bitch.
It's even me, man.
I know. It's that blonde-haired pretty boy. Come on.
Oh, remind me to ask you something after we're done with this podcast.
Oh my, okay.
It's about Azrael. Just say Azrael and I should be it.
Okay.
But yeah, this book is okay. I don't know. Like, DC's just not hitting it for me.
They're
like the mainstream DC books aren't really doing it.
Yeah.
This feels very gimmicky because I feel like Spider-Man's doing it weekly. We gotta do it. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it just seems like an excuse to take your time and go slow because it just seems like it's been dragging.
Modern comics could never.
Well,
they really couldn't. They really can't.
All modern comics have to.
Exactly. Editorial mandate. This is the era of editorial mandates. It's sad.
Exactly. All right, here's something I never thought I'd say. So, did you read I Am Batman number 7?
Unfortunately.
I mean...
It was okay, though. It was better. It's the best book so far.
I think it's getting the whole New York thing, it's a little better. And is that sad?
Again, it's giving Spider-Man in black. We already had Venom, so what are we doing?
Yeah. So, is that the secret that maybe the success is, like, get him out of Gotham, keep him away from all other Bat family?
Then what's the point? Like, the Bat family is the Bat family for a reason.
Well, that's what I was going to say. What is the point of this book? I mean, is it only just, hey, look, we have a black Batman?
Literally, but he has nothing to do with the White characters at all. Segregation. Mwah, chef's kiss.
I was gonna say, yeah, is that kind of
Might
weird?
as well just take Duke with him. I mean, at this point.
Oh my god! Hey kid, you want to be a Robin?
It's like, no, I like being a Duke just fine, thank you.
Signal.
But yeah, like, it just feels really, it's a weird choice.
I know. And he's working with the police.
Yeah, well, as a black man, though, you kind of have to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't want to get shot.
And again,
Why does the black Batman not show his face? Because he's black.
oh, but no, and two, it's like is the mayor trying to use him, you know, to like,
Of
hey,
course.
look, I
Is he going to be smart enough to avoid the political, machinations? Probably not.
look. The mayor wants to be like, hey, look, I have black friends.
Ooh, yeah, that definitely. I don't know. I guess they keep making it, so I guess somebody's buying it. And he's starting, Man Ray.
Yeah, us.
Man Ray? Really? Get out right now. No shade to John Ridley. I love John Ridley, right? Some of his stuff has been really great, especially like his pro stuff, not necessarily his comic book stuff, but I was just expecting so much more, so it feels like they're definitely holding John Ridley back.
Well, I was gonna say, is it editorial stuff?
It's like you have a black Batman. Let him be black. Jesus. I'm just being really real. Like, ooh. Like, I bet you he has tons of notes. We need to interview him because I love the concept. The first two and a half issues were pretty good, but then it just started going, wait, what?
Yeah.
No!
All right, that'll be one of my next projects. I'll try to get a hold of John Ridley.
It's such a great premise, but something's holding this book back from being great, and I almost guarantee you it's editorial.
What was it too? But it's like, oh, he's a black Batman, but he comes from money. You know, would it be better if he didn't come from money?
I like that he comes from money, but I get it. We could have Duke.
Yeah, I know. Or he could have used his brother. I know.
Yeah.
Again, I'm like,
I mean, we already had real urban Batman, and his name is Terry McGinnis.
they wanted black Batman, love. Come on.
I know, but it's like I don't like the disconnect. Like I said, he feels segregated, and I don't think they thought that through.
And I mean, the suit looks exactly like one of Bruce's. Should he have more of his own original design?
Well, I don't want to go the Miles controversy with this character, so.
Oh my God! Remember that during the interview?
Know?
Remember that during the interview? I was like,
yeah. And I was like probably the only person on the internet that actually liked it. I was like, guys, grow up. If anything, we get a new unlock in the Spider-Man freaking video game. Shut up!
oh my.
But yeah, no, like I really feel like that's definitely kind of why they did it. I just want him to feel different. If he's going to be segregated, make him feel different.
Exactly.
So we'll see. This is a limited run, though, right? Like,
I don't know. I mean, it's up to. I mean, this was.
It doesn't feel like an ongoing. It feels like the story can't last forever. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but it's issue 7. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Are they going to go to 12 or?
I guess somebody's reading this book because they are. DC, they're quick to snatch a book. They're quick.
I know.
They don't care if you're one of the big 7. They will snatch your book. Aquaman.
Well, the other thing that feels weird, anyone, slaps a bat emblem on themselves, it seems like Bruce is up their butt. It's like you get nothing from Bruce. Bruce doesn't show up to at least, talk to him. Nothing.
Yeah, segregation.
I know. It just seems so weird. I mean,
not even Dick came out like, "Hey, bro, you good, bro?"
Exactly. But do you think
what you got going on here?
Is it like a fine line though? It's like, yeah, we don't want to like write it where it's like, oh yeah, he got permission from the white characters.
I mean, at this point, Bruce is literally beyond corp. Hey man, copyright infringement. So, I mean, it would have been better if he spun out of like Batman Incorporated, like that little story that they were doing. Like that would have been amazing. But the way that they spun this character out, I'm just so perplexed. Why they thought this was a good idea? I'm so perplexed. I was like, Duke was right there. Even Duke of all people, we could have aged it up.
I know. I mean, we did it with John Kent. Why not?
Exactly. I don't know. Like the story, it has potential, but it's so much holding it back. It frustrates me. It frustrates me reading this book because John Ridley is an amazing writer, and they're just not letting him be John Ridley. So what's the point of even having him other than to say that you have a black character and an amazing like black writer that's writing him, but you're not giving him the leeway to be himself? I don't understand.
All right, I have to track down John Ridley.
Yes, please.
I'll try. Another one. The Joker 13.
They should have just ended the book right here. Right? Joker 13, boom, done. This is the best one. No, it was really good. I like this issue a lot. But I think that they should have been more, cognizant of, the gimmick that is the Joker book.
Mm-hmm.
And ended it right here, because I don't think they're going to top it, personally.
And the cannibals were gonna eat the Joker?
Now that's a cover! Suck it, detective.
Did we already do feedback? Is that you, Russell? Yes, we did feedback. Yes, Russell of the Doomed and Evil podcast. Yes, we did do the feedback.
Now hush!
And don't be playing copyright music on my show.
Trying to get us copyright.
I know. Who paid you to sabotage us, Ray? It is the Batman show.
Exactly. But we get a little shout out to Santa Prisca, so hey.
Oh yeah, and that clone daughter thing.
And Punchline, I'm just like, oh yeah, you're still a thing. That's right.
Only here. that kind of wasn't she the next big thing
that
now?
3-minute thing took an hour. That sounds like you need a little bit of we can't say it.
Yes. But yeah, no, I mean, the whole Punchline thing, she was like going to be the next big thing, and now you don't hear of her outside of this backup story.
Yeah.
I mean, you just get a little blurb on the cover. Also, Punchline.
But in case you forgot her real name, Alexis K.
But no, the main Joker story, so yeah, you have that female clone daughter, whatever, of Bane, Vengeance.
Night Fallen.
But no, then Bane shows up, because I know people are like, well, wait a minute. It seems like we have a live Bane running around, but then meanwhile in Task Force Z, you had zombie Bane, and like...
He's cloned, clearly.
Oh yeah, I forget who said it. One of the writers was like, oh yeah, I forget if it was Tynan or someone else was like, oh yeah, or was it Rosenberg? Somebody said, oh yeah, they clone...
I think it was Rosenberg.
Yeah, I think the one in Task Force Z is supposed to be, they zombified one of his clones, and yes, and this is real Bane. Really?
Supposedly. We don't know. Now that we're pulling the Marvel where clones and, horny Doombots could literally be a viable option, I don't know.
Now we just said F the continuity. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we don't have continuity.
So,
I like it that way. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. It's okay.
Oh my god. So yeah, kids, next issue, you want to be here. Bane and the Joker.
I hope Bane breaks Joker's back in more ways than one.
Hey-o! I don't know, man. Some stories, man. Joker might like that.
Exactly.
Talk about tenderizing that meat. Hey-o.
I'm going to need that as a drop, though.
It says to be concluded, so is 14 the last issue, or that?
See, that's what I'm saying. They could have smushed it in, didn't oversize them. Bang! We could have did Joker 13 and it would have been the best gimmick ever, but...
They could have smushed it.
They don't know.
They could have smushed it in. I'm going to need that as a drop, please. But yeah, that's what I wonder. So is 14 the last issue, or are they going to do something different? Season 2?
Honestly, cease and desist, regroup, and actually give Jim Gordon his name on the book. The Gordon Files, baby.
Can you imagine if they're like, oh yeah, this was all just to spin out a Gordon book?
And then Punchline's like his informant. I'm just saying.
Oh no! Oh, him and Barbara.
Oh, father-daughter? Oh, come on, DC!
Father-daughter ass kickers? Yeah, come on.
I kind of want that, yeah.
Every so often, Harvey Bullock shows up.
All disgruntled. What'd you call me in here for, Gordon?
And it's Barbara, so, Dick can show up.
Or even Renee can show up. Like, honestly, the law enforcement element, we don't really get a lot of it. We have a lot of good characters.
I mean, you could have that scene where, like, Bruce and or Dick shows up, and Gordon's like, oh, yeah, I know who you guys are. It's like, wait, what?
It's like, my daughter's Batgirl. Come on. Plausible deniability and all that.
Exactly. No longer on the...
Like freaking Lance told Roy, just because you dress up in leather and lace doesn't mean I don't know who you are.
All right, so last book, Batman Urban Legends 13.
I don't know about that number this week.
I know. So, what are you thinking of this guy's Zatanna and Constantine story?
Well, I love it. Duh.
Batman and Magic. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it's been pretty good.
Well, it's First of all, it's Constantine. So.
Constantine flirting with Batman.
He's into it. He just can't say he's into it because Selena will kick his ass.
Yeah.
He's a rich guy. They dabble in stuff. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But yeah, shout out to Ace the Bat Hound because we got super pets, baby.
I know.
To lead into that movie. Also, really rude. I mean, I'm okay with freaking Keanu Reeves voicing Batman in that show, but it's like in the movie, but it's like Kevin Conroy's right there. He's still alive.
True.
Let's use him as much as possible.
Oh, did they push that one back too?
Yes, I got pushed back. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. But it's just...
like Urban Legends hardly ever disappoints. So
yeah,
there's so many stories, so many great storytellers. I mean, they really make it worth your $8. So
oh yeah, even like stories like that Kid Eternity one that's like really doesn't have anything to do with any bad characters. I mean, it was still decent. So
this is definitely like back in the day when they used to have like artist and writer showcases. That's definitely what this book is, but like on a whole nother level. It's really great. I like seeing all these different takes on these different characters in the Bat world. So,
or yeah, it's almost like back in the day Batman Family or.
Honestly though, the Ace the Bat Hound was my favorite story. I was like, little nuts. Oh, so cute. You're welcome. No, that was absolutely adorable story though. And then the Russian bear.
Yes.
I was like, ooh, timely. No, I was surprised they didn't switch it to a Ukrainian bear, but
So did you think? Do you think Superman in current times could support a book like this, or Superman Family?
Hell no.
No.
I don't even think. I think that the Lois book came out at the perfect time. I don't even think she can hold a book down anymore.
Oh, damn.
It would have to be like her, Jimmy, and the boys. They would have their own book, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They couldn't just be one specific character in the Superman family, like, say, a Nightwing. Even Damian has his own book. And I mean, like, I'm being really real. It's kind of sad.
I know.
I mean, literally, back in the day, he was the staple. Lois had her own book. Jimmy had his own book.
Oh, yeah. You could spin anything.
Superboy had his own book.
You could spin anything. Oh, yeah. And then, Superboy was in Legion of Superheroes. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Supergirl had her own book. Hell, at one point, didn't the damn dog have his own book? Like, Crypto had his whole own show, actually, so...
Headband Supergirl had her own book.
Oh, touche.
But no, I'm just saying, no matter what shape they were in, Superman could sell how many different books.
Power Girl had her own book at one point.
Was it
double? Couple of them, actually.
Was it double sized?
That should have been the joke. Every issue was oversized and splash pages. See, man, DC, come and hire us, bro.
Yeah, come on. Make it fun again. Whoa, exactly. Hey-o. Russell. That 3 minutes of feedback took an hour. Hey-o.
That sounds like a personal problem.
All right, so anything else?
No, I think we covered everything except for Future State. I think we both agree that we don't need to cover Future State. I mean, honestly, if we're going to cover I Am Batman, we don't need to cover Future State.
Okay,
it's gotta be one or the other.
Deal. I honestly, it wasn't on purpose, intentionally. I accidentally somehow missed it, forgot about it, and I was like, I was like, no, it's okay.
I told Phil I could loan him a copy. He said, no, he's good.
Oh.
He's good.
I know. Will's like, are you going to go back and get it? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to make I'm going to drive, half an hour to the store from here, just for Future State. Okay.
I mean, you could have got yourself a Funko Pop.
That's true.
I finally got my long-awaited Funko Pop that I'll talk about probably on Unlimited Justice. Make sure you get some.
Hey, but yeah, I was just like, yeah, maybe if I was picking up 50 other good things, but no.
Yes, I think we're officially off that whole off the whole. I'm glad we can dedicate more time to I Am Batman and troubleshoot and workshop some.
But I'm like, how is that still a thing? I'm like, Future State is over. How is that still
literally all the other books in the aftermath of Future State?
Exactly. Everyone else has moved on. Every other book has moved on.
It should only have one more book at this point, though, right?
I don't know. Was it? I don't know.
It can't be an ongoing.
I'm surprised.
Obviously.
I'm surprised when it made it past 4 or 6. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, 5 was the magic number I was looking for. I'm just like, oh, we're still
going.
Hey, 10, we're still going. Okay.
All right. So next week, kids. Oh, and again, we'll always cover new Bat books, but next week, One of Justin's favorites, he already sent in feedback for it, Detective Comics 575 through 578, Batman Year 2.
Oh, we just barely missed it. Oh, bummer. Because that's what the movie's about.
Exactly, yeah, but doesn't look like the movie.
Yeah, you can actually see it.
Oh, hell. And it's McFarlane goodness. I still need that statue with the giant cape.
I know. I couldn't justify it. There's no room in the shelf for it.
I know. And then, in 2 weeks, for episode 69,
Hey-o.
we're going to do the conception of Damian Wayne, like I said, from Batman, Son of the Demon.
Get yourself some wine, lower the lights, and bump chicka wow wow.
Wow.
Somebody's getting a hot Cosby. And that was a South Park reference.
Whoa. That Talia zipper, yeah, it don't go up, but it does go down.
Yeah, the top part is rusted, the bottom part's well oiled. Hey-o.
Well, not before. Hell. Anyway, so, and then stay tuned in April. I won't say all, but the majority of April episodes will be Joker stories.
Okay.
There's one or two class.
April Fools, I get you.
Oh no. No, I shouldn't say that. No, 2 of the 4 are Joker stories. Okay. And then the other 2, well, one of them, Lil's gonna be like, why are we doing this?
Because Phil hates me.
Because it's April Fools. The whole month of April. All right, kids.
It's Phil's birthday. It's his birthday month. He's one of those girls.
And I'll review trash if I want to. Oh my God, Lilith. So, yes, so send your thoughts and birthday gifts. Email us, CapesandLunatics at... Oh, come on, miss. Oh, let me make a video and show all my friends everything I bought myself for my birthday.
I can write it off that way. Leave me alone.
Seriously, kids, it was a very subtle, suck it, look what I got. Anyway, so yes, send your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics at gmail.com, or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow We Are the Night, the Batman
podcast.
When you're done reading your Moon Knights and your Batmans, yes. So follow us on social media. Find the Batman fan group on Facebook. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Every episode gets video. Yes, Lil, and you have to see what Lil's doing every time. And most importantly, subscribe to the Patreon. Every little bit helps. Remember, no one left us money.
Not even Alfred.
Might as well be Huntsville.
Might as well be Bloodhaven.
Oh, jeez. So, yeah, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Again, early access to creator interviews. Again, Lilith and I talk to Mr. D.G. Chichester every month.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Bing! Oh, wait a second. Yes, Chichester chats.
For quality.
Bing!
Nice. You haven't lived until Maz is giving you a ping.
You've never lived until Maz has given you a ping. I do it for free.
So if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Oh, and for your Patreon exclusive superhero movie brackets, when we find the worst superhero movie of all time.
How long will Lil's liver last? Find out.
Please, kids, subscribe so by the end of the year we can buy her a new liver. Or if you just want to send your liver, cut it out. All right, so, and also...
Make sure you wrap it in dry ice. Not that I know.
Oh, my. And be a fancy man and get yourself some Capes and Lunatics or Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch.
I'm not a fancy man.
But find links to all of it all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/CapesandLunatics. All right, Lilith Hellfire, where can the kids talk to you about?
If you want to be a total nerd and hang out with me on the interwebs, that's fine. Find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok, making my way to be able to go live anytime I feel like it at Lilith Hellfire69.
Lilith Hellfire69, eh?
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Do them both. Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Spread them out. Whoa.
Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done.
Very hard, very tempting.
Again, Lilith Hellfire.
I'm going back to drinking. I don't appreciate this.
Again, Lilith Hellfire, the only person on Earth who drinking makes them more reasonable. All right, kids. So yes, next in 1 week, Batman Year 2, and you get that Justin feedback. We're going to talk a bat and get feedback from an owl, so stay tuned. Woo! And Justin, if we have you back, I'll call you Justin the Court of Owls. Oh, that's good. Yes. And then in 2 weeks, episode 69, kids. Talia, episode 69. You know the dick jokes are gonna be flying.
It's time about good.
Flying great. Oh. All right, kids. Come back next time. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We're the night.
The Batman Podcast. Vengeance is dead, but we are not.
That's a hell of a t-shirt.
I am Connor from the House of L.
And I am Ray from the House of Zod.
We are two of the many, many survivors of Krypton's destruction, and we have made our home in Australia, and dare I say, have become Australians, for better or worse. But we have also decided to read Superman comics, read Superman books, watch Superman shows, cartoons, movies, basically everything Superman, and from an Australian perspective as well. Whether you're a seasoned fan, like me,
or whether you are coming in fresh, wide-eyed and wanting to learn more like me, then this podcast is for you. Join us for our bi-weekly adventures available on all good podcast catchers.
So just search for Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. We'll be coming to you from Australia or some cosmic dimension, wherever we are that week. Up,
and away.